Hi, welcome to Learn English and Practice with Marie. Today we're going to do American English Idioms lesson number 45. We'll go through 5 idioms and review their meanings, a couple of examples, and we'll go through a story featuring each idiom at the very end. This is a series, so if you like this video, subscribe for more. Also, I'm thinking about carving these videos up into shorts, with each short being one idiom. Let me know if that's something you think would be valuable. Let's get started. First, I'll read the idioms. Have a cow, come clean, cut the cord, go on a wild goose chase, dressed to kill. First, have a cow. This means to get extremely upset. So if someone is having a cow, that means they're agitated, they're frustrated. And more often I'll hear this idiom in the context of someone saying, don't have a cow. So, of course, this has nothing to do with cows, the animal. And I might also say, like, hey, don't have a cow. I'll do the dishes later if I'm getting criticized by a family member for not doing the dishes in a timely manner. Examples are, when he saw the mess in the living room, he had a cow. She had a cow when she found out her car had been towed. Come clean. This means to confess. So to come clean on something is to reveal information that you've been hiding. So a student who decided to cheat on a test might come clean and say to their teacher that they cheated and navigate it from there. Examples are, it's time to come clean about what really happened. She decided to come clean and tell her friends the truth. Cut the cord. This means to become independent. So this idiom right here is referring to the umbilical cord between a mother and a baby when a baby is first born. So, of course, at birth, the cord gets cut, but this right here is kind of implying that someone needs to cut the cord and become independent, that they're still kind of attached to their family and unable to go off and be on their own. So take, for example, an adult child who lives in their parents' home into their 20s, 30s, etc. You might tell that adult child, like, maybe it's time to cut the cord and become independent. Examples are, it was hard, but he finally cut the cord and moved out of his parents' house. It's time to cut the cord and become independent. Go on a wild goose chase. This means to do something pointless. So going on a wild goose chase has nothing to do with chasing the animal, a goose, but this visual you get in your mind when you think about a wild goose chase, very appropriate. So think of how chaotic it is to chase a goose. Geese are fast, they run quickly, they can be kind of aggressive, and that sounds just like a really nasty situation. So to go on a wild goose chase is to do something that isn't likely to pan out. So last time I went on a wild goose chase was when I tried to get a slice of strawberry cake for a family member. I went to bakery after bakery, grocery store after grocery store, and no one had any. It was ultimately pointless, and I came back with completely different cake, and it just didn't work out. It was kind of a waste of time. Examples are, looking for that old book in the library was a wild goose chase. The police went on a wild goose chase after receiving a false tip. Dressed to kill. This means dressed in fancy or stylish clothes. So, of course, this does not mean that you're wearing an outfit with the intent of murdering someone, but rather saying dressed to kill means that you look really good. You're wearing beautiful, sort of well-fit, gorgeous, typically like fancy clothing, and you look spectacular. So if my friend told me to come dressed to kill to her party, I would certainly dress up. I'd wear a dress, heels, do my hair, and look as good as I could possibly look. Examples are, she arrived at the party dressed to kill. At the gala, everyone was dressed to kill in their best attire. So let's read a story so we can hear these idioms in context. Maya had been dreaming of presenting her designs at the city's biggest fashion show. On the big day, she showed up dressed to kill, wearing one of her own creations. Everything seemed perfect until she realized her bag of sketches and fabric samples was missing. She nearly had a cow, panicking at the thought of someone stealing her work. Determined to find her missing bag, Maya set off on what felt like a wild goose chase. She retraced her steps through the crowded event hall, checked backstage, and even asked the catering company if they had seen it. Finally, her best friend Tara pulled her aside. "Maya," Tara said, "I need to come clean. I accidentally grabbed your bag this morning thinking it was mine. I left it in my car." Maya took a deep breath, relieved but frustrated. "If you hadn't come clean, I probably would have cut the cord on our friendship," she joked, trying to hide her earlier frustration. Together, they ran to the parking lot and retrieved the bag just in time. Maya presented her designs to the judges, and they were impressed. As the night ended, Maya couldn't help but laugh at the day's madness. Next time, she told Tara, "Let's keep things simple." So again, those idioms are have a cow, come clean, cut the cord, go on a wild goose chase, dress to kill. Great job today. There are other videos like this on this channel, and more are coming soon. I'll put playlists and videos right here, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!